is giving up some size. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's back. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Cane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Off play action. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive. Turning it on! They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll go to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Gets rid of it. The sure hands, it's Ford. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got it set up on the outside. Take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well give it to him again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Beck. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna swing it on second down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's back. That's caught. It's Marion. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Makes his man miss. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Appalachian State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Fires on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Grab behind the line. It's Doyle. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking downfield, it's back. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
A loss of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too